Welcome back, class. Are you ready for another installment of Firestorm Super Friends? Oh, I don't have any friends. I'm all by myself. Okay, I guess it's just me. It's no team up video today. Superhero-esque joke. Okay, that's all right. I'm going to move on past this. No Justice League here. Today, guys, we are going to be doing the Lache. The Lache is a super awesome move that allows you to swing from a one bar, fly through the air with the greatest of ease, looking so stylish with all that steez, and grab another bar, continuing your swing or a hang without touching the ground in between. Now, this is a very, very old move. This has been way before parkour, right? Maybe some of you remember when you're a little kid and you play on the monkey bars and you're like, I wonder if instead of swinging with one arm and doing this brachiation thing, except of course we weren't thinking that because we didn't know that word back then, I wonder if I could just like swing and grab with like both arms, right? A lot of falling on your head, falling on your butt, but it's a good thing. It then became very popular in women's gymnastics with the uneven parallel bars. You'll see the women there swing, launch from one bar up to the other, down from the other, right? And then eventually has become very iconic now due to Ninja Warrior. But if you want to do one of those things like Ninja Warrior, compete on one of those shows, or even just be able to be pretty good and strong on the bars, you're gonna need a Lache. It's not exactly what I'd call a super high level move, but it's definitely a bit more up there compared to a lot of the non-flippy moves that are there. So without further ado, let's take a quick look at it. It looks a little like this. I'm taking my swing, woo! Launching through the air and catching myself on another bar. Oh yeah! All right, we're gonna do our 60-second breakdown. I am not gonna do another chalk cloud because then I will not have enough chalk on my hands and then I will slip and fall and you will laugh at me in the comment section. So, 60 seconds on the clock, let's do this Lache thing. Now with your Lache, you already need to have a good swing. All right, remember we want that hollow arch, tap hollow if we can, none of that arch hollow bull crap that we always see. Once we're in our swing, for this Lache, it's really important that as I go, my feet are pointing towards where I want to go here. All right, as I do it, I'm gonna throw the bar behind me, reaching my hands forward. As my legs tap, I throw the bar. I then reach forward with my hands and try to grab and intercept that bar. It is really important that I keep my legs up. I'm keeping my toes pointed towards the thing that I want to go towards to help give me that momentum to pull me forward and into the bar. As soon as I catch, keeping my arms bent, not allowing my shoulders and my arms to lock out and popping my shoulder off its socket. No good. 60-second breakdown. All right, beautiful people, it's time to work on that Lache. So before you start trying to Lache from one bar to another, there's a couple small things we want to do on a lower setting or near the ground to keep ourselves safe. This one is very easy if you miss to hit the ground at a weird angle, so make sure you have a good precision, make sure you have a good shoulder roll so you can protect yourself in case you miss the bar. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna start on a little lower bar like this first, because part of what happens with our Lache is we have to throw the bar behind us. If you've never done that before and you're swinging high in the air so your feet can't touch the ground, you know, it can be a little sketchy your first time. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start nice and low to the ground in a mostly tucked position. I'm gonna swing forward. As my feet get out in front of me, I'm just gonna practice throwing the bar behind me and trying to stick a precision on the ground. Why a precision right now? Because I want to do this with control. All right, when you're higher up in the air, you need a higher level of control like I do with my tongue and my ability to speak. All right, we wanna make sure we're nice and safe. So as I go here, I'm gonna give myself just a little swing, and as my feet get in front of me, I'm gonna throw the bar behind me. Woo, nice little precision right there. As I feel more and more comfortable, I can give myself a little bit more power and throw the bar behind me again. All right, now I'm actually starting to get a little further, right? Look at that, I landed about 6-7 feet away. I had good control on it. I'm feeling pretty comfortable. One other thing you'll notice is when I'm doing this, my arms are not locked out completely straight, right? When my arms are completely straight, you can see right here I'm using my shoulders and my lats, now they're gone. From here, I can't really throw the bar much, but if I'm here, look how much more control I have. As long as my shoulders, my lats are pulled down and my shoulders are pulled down, I'm in a good, strong position to throw. So as we do this swing, and you get towards the front, we wanna have these slightly bent arms with our shoulders and our lats pulled down, not extended out completely like this, where we have no real strength in this body position. Now that what we've done is we practiced the throwing technique, right? And we can land with precision on our feet and we feel a bit of control. We need to make sure that much like in our orange rank or our level 2 parkour curriculum, that we can jump and hang on a bar without letting our arms lock out. So what we want to do is we want to find the ability to jump to an elevated bar. What that means is I don't want to come over here and jump up to a bar. That's not going to be very helpful because we're lacheing forward, right? So I want to be able to jump forward to a bar. I can even use a nice low bar like the one that we just used. That's no big deal. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to jump forward to the bar. I'm going to catch the bar with bent arms. As soon as I land, I'm going to be pulling the bar in nice and tight so I can use my lats, my shoulders, my biceps, my triceps, all that good stuff. So I'm going to come in, jump, grab the bar, and pull in. It really helps to tuck your legs into your chest so you don't have a big heavy weight swinging. You tuck your knees into your chest. That way you're in a nice little compact ball. The reason we're doing this is what we don't want to see, and is very common when people first start, is they land, they catch the bar, and they loosen their arms, and their arms snap to straight along with their shoulders up, and their whole body just like a big giant heavy weight. I have seen probably half a dozen people who have popped their shoulders out of their sockets just by catching, letting their arms go straight. All right, your shoulders, imagine if I walked up, I'm a 200-pound guy, imagine if somebody just tossed me 200 pounds and I just try to catch it with a limp arm, right? It's gonna destroy that shoulder. So we wanna make sure when you land, you're in that controlled position right here and you can control that weight. Once you can do the swing, once you can throw behind you with control, and you can catch with control and bent arms, and you're strong enough to do it yourself, then it's time to put it all together into our lache. So let's come on over. We're gonna use one of our little 6-foot laches right here. He's a nice little cute guy. Always start with as small as you feel comfortable. This is roughly my body height. Does not mean that I need to start at my body height. A lot of times people will start with a 2-foot or a 3-foot lache just to be on the safe side. Right now though, we're just gonna demonstrate with this one. So we're not gonna go over our upstart. We're not gonna go over our proper swing mechanics. We've done that before. Once we get our swing going, and I have a nice swing in front, I wanna make sure my toes are pointed towards the object I wanna throw towards. And as I do my tap in the front, I'm simultaneously gonna throw the bar behind me. As I do, I'm then going to lean and reach forward and grab for this bar. If I do it all together, it should look a little, woohoo, like this. And I catch the bar. All right, remember when I catch that bar, I'm pulling it in nice and tight because I don't want to injure those shoulders or those elbows. Now, let's talk about some of the very common problems that happen. Most common thing that I see are people not making the distance. And it's not because they're not strong enough or not capable, it's because of bad swing technique as they release. Now, we saw how easily I just made it to this 6-footer, right? I'm catching it right here in front of me. I want you to watch what happens when I do my swing, but instead of keeping my feet pointed towards this, I'm going to tuck my legs or let my legs drop down, which a lot of people do right on my takeoff. Woohoo! You can see, I didn't even make that 6-foot gap. I mean, this is close enough that I could reach out and touch both of them almost if they were a little lower. But why do people do that? Well, the problem is your brain is really good at wanting to protect you, even if you're trying to do something that kind of scares you a little bit. So for most people, the idea of flying through the air and keeping my feet up, keeping both feet up in like a pike position and pointing them towards that bar means that I will fly forward, yes. But it also means that if I don't grab that bar and I don't get my feet down fast enough, I'm gonna fall like 7.5 feet into a seat drop position on my butt on the hard concrete, and that's gonna suck. So what do a lot of people do? Right as they're getting ready to let go, they drop their feet below them to pre-set up this whole thing of safety of, well, if I don't make it, now I'll land on my feet and I'm safe. Well, guess what? Because you did that thing to keep you safe, you definitely will not make it. All right? Keep your feet pointed forward, even if you're a little unnerved by it. Keep your feet at a slight down angle, or close to horizontal. You don't need to keep them all the way up as you get more and more comfortable, but you do. If you notice, I've got like a little swing right now, right? It's a tiny little baby swing. As long as I keep my feet up, I can practice like that with a little split step, touch the bar, now I know I can make it, and I can slowly add up. But I gotta really point those feet where I wanna go to get that distance. All right? That, ladies and gentlemen, is our Lache tutorial. And you know what? To finish this off, we're gonna have a little bit of fun. To give you an idea of what the technique looks like when we're actually trying for something a little bit bigger, we're gonna come over here and we're gonna try out this 12-foot lache real quick. Why? Because why not? Oh, that's so much easier with a real swing. Oh, good call, Mr. Nathan. All right, beautiful people. That's your 12-foot Lache. My name's Justin Taylor. You're here with the Firestorm Super Friends. All one of them, like a real team. All right. This has been your Lache tutorial. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. I'm not gonna rhyme it this time. Why? Mostly because I'm tired and out of breath. Secondly, tune in next week. We're gonna be doing continuous Laches. Learn how to take those Laches from one at a time to landing and immediate swing into your second Lache. Why? Because then you're faster and you look cool. And we all know that being fast and cool is like the 93rd most important thing out there. So don't let yourself fall slipping. Somebody's gonna have to clean that. That somebody's gonna be me. Clean.